It is your responsibility to protect the side disruptor located in Maltair 4. You're low on resources, but your enemy is too. You won't be able to play this mission if you haven't unlocked it yet. Interesting. So I have played Bottleneck. This was a while ago, maybe almost a year ago at this point. I played Bottleneck, so I am familiar with what Cacho is doing here. It's kind of like a revisiting of the original StarCraft 2 campaigns. I don't know if it's like an alternate history or just a retelling. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I've got my codes ready to go. So again, this is submitted by Cacho. It is called Face the Music, and it is part of a campaign series that he's working on. There are 3 missions released. Correct me if I'm wrong, Cacho, in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that's the general idea here. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, yeah, nothing to choose here. So it possibly in game on the loading screen we could choose that stuff. And then I'm going to have to copy-paste some codes in. I think it's interesting that you kind of have like a mission-to-mission check to make sure that the player is playing each mission. We're doing something dangerous and unusual here. Mining in the crust for hidden pockets of Vespene is tricky business, says Scott Daggett. So I'm kind of curious. So how did you... So I assume each map saves bank data. So when you're on the arcade, you can do that. You didn't... This map isn't one you've chosen. Do you want to play the right one? No. Okay, so I've got to enter that. Or maybe I need to hit start campaign first. Insert save code. And I have to enter 2 of them. Okay. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Interesting stuff. As much as I want to play on the higher difficulty, I'm just going to try to remain... I'm going to try to remain consistent here. Cool. Very cool. This is real. Wow. This is awesome. So this is looking like it's gonna, like, there's a ton to do. There's achievements on each one. Units have ranks. This is really in depth. This is awesome. I can't imagine how long it took to build this system. I mean, again, there are 3 playable maps, but now that you have the foundation set up with all the bank data and like an overview, like a mission select and all of the upgrades, that's pretty cool. So this is called Episodes from Brood War 2. Just for anybody who's curious. I like how you can select a unit and then... So we'd have to spend stim packs on both Marines and Marauders, which would be quite expensive. I think what we do is we go stim pack combat shield for our Marines. I don't think my Marauders are going to necessarily need stim packs. I'm comfortable with them not having it, so let's go ahead and spend our money on that. Okay. So that is creating a bank file and, well, I think a bank file is probably already created. And this is updating that to keep track of this. So now we pick Face the Music. And there's achievements on all of them. Don't activate any bridge. There are par times, or best times, rather. Very interesting. Again, this is very clever, and also their little mission synopses. Very cool. Okay, well let's go ahead and get started. So can I launch it from here? This won't cause any issues. Yeah, Luxai, those are my thoughts exactly. This is freaking legit. This is really impressive. Again, it's interesting because I was saying earlier, oh, I played one mission of this a long time ago, and since then, you know, it's easy to be like, oh, well, only 2 maps have been released since then. But look at the foundational, again, overall campaign. Well, I guess I said foundational already. The campaign foundation laid here. Now you can add maps into this, and they'll just kind of slide right into the framework that's been created. Very cool. Okay, let's get started. Face the music. The delays caused by the loss of Hercules Delta 3 have rendered Delta Squadron forces unable to annihilate the enemies on the ground on schedule. Still, the platform defenses are working as anticipated. Mutalisks and Scourge can't stand against our Behemoth-class turrets. The Psi Disruptor deployment has been completed too. It nullified all Zerg buildings in the area, and their larvae can't continue to breed offspring. It also causes a less desired effect. It acts as a beacon which attracts the xenomorphs. Every Zerg in the area will try to destroy it. Several combatants have been summoned to escort Archimedes back to Timel 4, where he must proceed with the last installation. The troops under your command have been reduced significantly. Given the numeric inferiority, the best course of action is to hold out until there's no more Zerg left on the planet. We're annihilating them. End of report. Welcome back to base, Lieutenant. While you're outside, you received 2 messages initiating playback. Message 1. Sender Dr. Jensen Archimedes. A StarCraft Retribution reference. I never would have thought. 1938 hours. StarCraft Retribution lives on into StarCraft 2 in 2020. Good evening, Lieutenant. I'm sorry I can't say goodbye in person, but I'm required immediately on Timel 4 to oversee the last Psi Disruptor installation. Since my duty on this planet is already complete, I must depart swiftly. You've proven your worth in the last battles. I'm positive you're going to do a good job securing the surroundings. I expect to meet you again soon. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you can jump these forward a little bit. Transmission ended. Message 2, sender Arcturus Mengsk. Very nice quality of life here. You can just skip them as fast as you read them. Dr. Archimedes told me that you had faced complications in your last mission. Next time I would like to hear this kind of news from you, and at a more opportune moment. Your insubordination has cost us precious time and jeopardized the entire operation. If that Psi Disruptor falls to the Zerg, it's going to be on your hands, and I'll make sure that the entire system knows about it. We have no forces to spare. You're on your own now. You're going to stay on the planet until the last threat is neutralized. Transmission ended. Readings show that you made big progress on your last raid. However, there's still a significant number of enemies to defeat in the proximities of this area, and our amount is running low. According to our simulations, the strategy most likely to succeed is holding out close to the Disruptor. Zerg will be naturally attracted to it, and its interferences have nullified their ability to breed. The xenomorph population on the planet will eventually be reduced to 0. Interesting concept. Okay, so we're on normal. Keep the Psi Disruptor in one place. One piece. I turned my head to read the chat and said place. Okay, let's go. Very nice quality of life, too, again, being able to skip like that. The Green Pit. Former Meltar 4 main Vespine mine. Is it working yet? I've almost finished. There, it's done. So we know exactly how many Zerg are on the planet. Oh, gosh. Tips galore. They're all very short, though. You'll find lots of resources outside your base. Explore the map as soon as you can to boost your starting economy. If you hold the enemy forces in choke points, less units will be able to hit you at the same time. I know what these are. Okay, let's go. Can I garrison? Oh, you can load inside of them. Oh, crap, we've lost a bunker. The boss is going to be mad. I'd hate to be in your shoes, pal. He's very pissed since he left the command center today. So it's like 0 hour, but it's not quite 0 hour. Huh. Okay. Okay, well, I want to get some medics straight away. I'll keep these bunkers. I mean, salvaging them would probably be worthwhile, but we got to make sure. And keep making SCVs. You know the drill. The typical non-stop. Let's get one medic. Oh, I don't have the gas for it. Cancel that. We'll get a medic later. They said move out and try to find some resources, so I'm going to do that. Again, it's StarCraft 2 at first glance, but it's slightly different. So I see some. There it is. I was going to say, it looks like there's some pickups. Is there one in there? No, it doesn't look like it.
We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Again, getting a view of what's around our base will be the best thing to do. Also, I like the fact that the Zerg remaining counter, I mean, it's there. Sir, there are bunkers scattered around the area. We've captured this one. They're usually built in mines as a safety measure. When standard, a miner can harbor in the closest one and call for assistance. Keep going. Should I be loading these up along the way? Are these for anything, I wonder? I guess it doesn't hurt to load them up, but we need SCVs out there. It's like we can have big map control.
Base is under attack.
Readings show an increase in heat signatures nearby. The exact source of the phenomena can't be determined. Get more bunkers. I also like that there's more build space here, which is a blessing. Okay, let's get, I guess, one SCV out at each location. It's very tempting to salvage these. Okay, let's go back to base. Non-stop building of SCVs, non-stop building of depots when we can afford them as well. So I can't save. I just instinctively wanted to quick save.
Base.
That's so cool. Try with lemon juice. Fascinating. Well, my right bunker doesn't seem necessary. Oh, see, you still have to pay for these upgrades. You still got to pay for them. This is highway robbery. I paid strategic layer credits for these. Again, this is still throwing me off. Like, are there resources in here or not? Yeah, there are.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Let's keep moving out here. We're not going to need that much gas, that's for sure.
Not enough minerals.
More bunkers.
Base is under attack.
Let's check up here.
Upgrade complete.
Trying to keep up with depots. This seems sort of min-maxy in the sense that, like, you can choose how much, like, how many little areas to check for. What is that over there? Gas barrel. Well, I can't get to that. Am I supposed to be able to hit that? Maybe Marauders can do it. Let's check over this way. Random bridge.
Base is under attack.
Gangway.
Move some SCVs out here. Again, I'm basically like blocking them in from all the angles of attack.
By the numbers, boy. You gonna give me
Base
orders?
is under attack.
And they're coming out of the caves. I see. Let's check in here.
Better be good. Go, go, go.
What?
Looking forward to about to get heavy. Why not?
Huh.
We can use some help here.
Ah! Let's rally down here instead. Gotta get an SCV down there as well. Keep making SCVs. That's too many SCVs. We're gonna be supply blocked anyway.
Big job, huh? You gonna give me orders?
Again, I see this as like min-maxing our ability to hold all these different choke points. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just be salvaging all these bunkers.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, taking control from a replay, definitely. Okay, we want combat shield first, I'd say. Keep making SCVs. Big key is I'm spending my money as fast as I can get it, so.
You gonna give me this? Better be.
I don't know if I'm making, again, the right strategic level decision by doing things this way.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
There's a cave. I wonder if the map expands, or it's set up this way to stop you.
Waiting on you. This better be. Go, go, go.
Additional supply.
Maybe it's set up this way to stop you
Base
from...
is under attack.
What? I went in... Look, eggs! I went inside the cave. No, I didn't go inside the cave.
We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Oh, I don't know, man. Okay, let's try to get more... I see. So here are the different attack avenues. Let's make sure that this, like, over here stays safe. I need to get an SCV up to that direction.
Is under attack.
Who wants some? By the numbers.
Research complete. Base is under attack.
Gotta figure out if we can get to the eggs.
Base is under attack.
Keep spreading out our SCVs. Again, I'm on normal, so I'm not super concerned about getting roasted here, but, you know, it could certainly happen. Upgrades done. Do I have access to any other buildings? No. Okay, so let's just make sure that we keep making more and more turrets and then spreading SCVs out. You can take control of a replay if you lose. How dare you imply
Base is under attack.
that I would lose? I resent the implication. This area up here seems to be getting hit pretty hard, so let's send maybe another SCV up there, and let's keep exploring.
Complete. Not enough.
Get some symmetrical stuff going on.
Base is under attack.
Oh,
Base is under attack.
they come out of that cave.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Right there is fine.
Base is under attack.
This would be, I suppose, kind of satisfying to get up there. Oh, well, that's not where you need to be. Let's come up this way, because we haven't explored that yet. That bunker needs an SCV. It looks like the one that was there was killed. Probably pathing his way up there.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
And I'm going to send multiple SCVs to each one.
Job, huh?
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
No, 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 no!
Base
Ah! He's done it. The absolute madman.
SCVs are under attack.
Who wants some? You want a piece of me, boy?
It actually looks like this is gated off, so I couldn't get through here if I wanted to.
Waiting on you.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm a little suspicious of the
Base
gas.
is under attack.
The places where I can, or the eggs rather, like, and then that gas canister. That's got to be something, right?
is under attack. Base is under attack. Our SCV
Capture abandoned bunkers. Where's the last one?
I'm on it.
Top left
Is
corner.
under attack.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Also, we found the heat signature source, but I don't know if that even matters.
Bad news. We could use some help here. SCV ready.
I feel like we're gonna get mined out here pretty soon.
Are under attack.
Yeah. In the rear with the gear. This better be good.
Base is under attack.
By the number.
Maybe through the trees. I think maybe we could squeeze through those trees.
Additional supply depots required.
You rang?
Here, heal him up. I need. Oh, I never got stim. Good God.
Our SCVs are under attack.
And then I think we're just gonna rally new stuff up here. Yeah, here we go.
Base is under attack.
What are we gonna get for finding these bunkers? Do you hear that? Enemy threat detected inside our base. It's coming from this area. Oh, cool.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under
The doctor
attack.
is in?
We could use some help here.
It's a little dirty.
You gonna give me orders? Got it.
Where is that bunker?
Orders received. Oh yeah.
Base is under SCVs are under attack.
Looking forward to it.
Our SCVs.
I can't. If it's here, I can't get to it. There's nowhere else for me to go.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Are under attack.
I see what's going on here. So then there's going to be Zerg coming out of the bunkers as well. No!
Base is under attack.
That's war, Johnny.
What? So can some... Where is the last bunker, I wonder? We're losing our outlying stuff. Oh, here.
Base is under attack.
Let's grab the last one, and then we'll just hold out in our base.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Poor Johnny.
Who wants some?
Our SCVs
No, I can't get down there.
are under attack.
They're just casually walking by all this stuff. Here, let's just get our units down here.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
This better be good. We could use some help here.
Base is under
There's got to be a way. Maybe it's up here, maybe, and you can sneak around that.
You got it.
Hold out just a little longer. We got plenty of time. We'll have plenty of time to rest soon.
Roger that. We could use some help here.
I've gotten so focused on this stupid bunker.
The doctor is in?
That I'm going to end up losing because I wasn't paying attention to the actual map.
We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Armed and ready.
Base is under attack.
The doctor better send some body bags.
Let's go all the way up there again. That's got to be it.
Bang way.
These down here are fine
Is under
for
attack.
now. One day I'll learn to actually make.
Base
Oh,
is
I see that. I see that. By the way,
Our SCVs
that cave.
are under attack. Base is under attack.
Well, this has been worthless. So get rid of that bunker.
Middle field. Base is under attack.
This better be good. Bang way. We could use some help here. Who wants some?
Okay, and then you guys come on back here.
Gangway. Coming through.
Wait, Did all my units die? Were they like banelings? Oh no, they're like stuck up there.
Help here. Aye, aye, sir. We could use some help here.
Maybe through here? I don't know. I'm like obsessed with this dumbass bunker. I should just let it go. Okay, we're gonna abandon these. I feel like they're there basically just to...
Base are under attack.
I have a lot of resources. Again, I've like spent all this time trying to find these weird little outcroppings where we could easily
You gonna give me orders?
find the bunker,
Some help here.
and instead got all my stuff killed.
Wants some.
Oh! Oh! Maybe it was down there. Oh, we couldn't even get down there. I don't know. Unfortunately, all nearby ships are busy at the moment. A squad with dropships will arrive to pick up your forces in 10 hours. We completely exterminated them. I was panicking, and then it turned out we had won. I thought this was never going to end. If I was on a higher difficulty, I definitely would have lost. Like, that cave probably would have opened up on a higher difficulty. I guess it's time to go to sleep. It's been an exhausting night, and we have a long time until our ride gets here. When you're right, you're right. Where was the last bunker? I demand to know. Where was it? Collect all the scattered resource pallets. Keep Johnny and the sensor tower alive. Which one was Johnny? He must have been a special marine. I didn't realize where he was. So there were 3 pallets. Johnny survived. I love it. I love any custom missions that have little things like that. Again, like min-maxy things that might benefit you down the road. Maybe not. I don't know. This was crisp. This was a very crisp and clean map, let me tell you. Yeah, and what was up with the eggs? Like, that was the heat signature. Were we supposed to be able to destroy those? Again, there must have been a little pathway somewhere that I had just missed. There must have been something in there that I just missed. That was cool. Again, the map looked really good. I like that you had a little more space in your base as well, considering compared to the original. Johnny joins the pirate in preventable deaths that will weigh down on your soul. Yep. That's 2. 2 poor Maporino characters that have passed away due to my own incompetence. Never forget. Really good job, Cacho. This was, again, it was a very crisp experience. It was basically like a reimagining of the original StarCraft 2 campaign, but you added a lot of things to encourage the player to get out of their base to look for stuff. I don't know how I feel. I mean, again, the bunkers, I probably should have just found them and just immediately salvaged them. There probably wasn't much of a point in trying to hold on to them. I don't know. All the unnamed Marines don't matter. Only Johnny. And I'm a little confused again on what the eggs were for, but this was very interesting for sure. And it was a very nice and concise amount of time. Very nice and concise amount of time for a single-player map, in my opinion. You know, for like a holdout section as well. Because if I were to lose there at the very end, I think it would have been fine. You know, I would have just replayed it. Because, again, it wasn't like an hour and a half of holdout time. Poor Johnny. Yeah, nice work with that one, man. That was great.